We've learned a lot over the years about the brain chemistry, but our research on the brain is still fairly primitive. We can see now with all the ways of scanning, like MRI scans and CAT scans and things like that, we can see what's going on in the brain in terms of which parts of the brain are active. And we also have had, for a long time, an understanding that when certain neurotransmitters are depleted, are reduced, things like dopamine and serotonin and noradrenaline, so on, which transmit the messages between the neurons in the brain, when those are lower, then it seems that that's associated with depression. We've also learned that the number of nerve cells and that the growth of the nerve cells that can be affected by the neurochemicals. It can be affected by exercise, by traumatic experiences, and so on. So the activity of the brain may change because of the lower levels of neurotransmitters. And just looking at the brain scans, we see certain parts of the brain, the activity, for example, in the emotion-related parts of the brain, such as what we call the deep limbic system, is increased in serious depression, which correlates with a sensitivity to negative events, and so feeling more oversensitive to negative things that happen. And then the activity in the cognition-related parts of the brain is lowered, and that correlates with the fact that most people in severe depression find it difficult to think, they find it difficult to make decisions, they feel fatigue, and as if their brains are not working properly. And then finally, we find also an increased sensitivity in the areas that relate to rumination and guilt, which are both very common in depression. You sort of ruminate about all the negative things that are going on in life and the potential threats. And some people feel profoundly guilty when they actually haven't done anything seriously wrong at all.